All right, guys, I'm back. I kind of buggered that up pretty good. Sorry about that. Hope you drop back in again. I'm pulling Sarah off in a minute here. So hopefully you guys are back here so you can check that out. We'll set the camera up here so we're ready to rock and roll here in a minute. Just going to take the temperature of the Sarah once more quickly here. See where we're at. Okay, hey guys, thanks for dropping back in. So I buggered out up pretty good. I need to do maybe a tutorial on how to use StreamYard properly because I sure don't know what I'm doing. I'm just taking the temperature of this air right now quickly so we can see what's going on. So we're at 102.3. I'm going to let that go for a few more minutes here. Hey, back in action. Hey, guys. Sorry, I screwed that up. Don't know what I did. I'll probably have to do some kind of tutorial on this StreamYard, see what happens. Sorry for the bad light. I got some shade here. I got some sun coming through the windows and shade coming this way. It's not very flattering for my physique, if you know what I mean. Anyways. Okay, so I'm going to let this boil for another few minutes here. And then we will be holding the syrup off. I'm going to grab a bucket now. I just bring the bucket over so I'm ready to rock. Fill myself up with some hot chocolate here. Set that down here. And here we go. So I'm using just these 5-gallon plastic buckets for pulling off. I really don't like using plastic, but that's what I have. I used to have some metal pots, but the metal pots, the handles are all busted up on them now. So I don't use those anymore. They're more ideal. And they're a little harder to carry to the house as well from where I am. I'm sloshing around in the pot and getting syrup everywhere. Some of the handles were pretty flimsy, so I did not want to risk them breaking on me. What's everyone up to today? Let me know. Jen, what are you up to today? Anything exciting? Okay. So, a few more minutes and we're ready to go. I'm going to throw some more wood in the back evaporator real quick. I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm prepared real quicker than that. Okay, there we go. So one thing I'd say about having using the hardwood, it's a lot nicer. You don't have to stoke your evaporator as much. Check things happen, they sure do. And once again, I can't see all the comments because we have this stupid referral link box down here. I can't seem to change it. I don't know how to move it. Wasn't there last time. Editing, do laundry. Oh wow, that sounds fun. Laundry. Head into the city. Sounds like fun. City trips are always my favorite. Not really. Okay, I'm going to take the temperature on this syrup once again. We're getting pretty close. Kind of weird too. Usually it tells you how many people are viewing, but it says 0 right now. Oh well. So one thing I don't like about these thermometers is they take a bit of time to heat up to the temperature. So I got to stand here for like a minute while it heats up. But I'm sure we're pretty close here. Kristen's gone off to get hay this morning. We need some more hay for the critters. Our driveway is a disaster. It's a mud pit. So we're hoping to get some hay yesterday, but the driveway was way too soft. Trying to get hay out of our hay shed's a bogger. Keeps sinking in the mud. I almost rolled the tractor the other day. Trying to get the hay out. Ideally, if we get some extra cash, we'd like to pave our driveway so we don't have to deal with the mud, and it's a lot easier to move the tractor around and put the hay on it. Okay, so it's saying it's 102.67 up and down. So I'm going to let that boil for another 3-4 minutes, then we'll pull off. I'm really trying to not have to boil much inside. I want to get as much done out here, and then it's a lot easier. Oh, what laptop did you get? I got my laptop. It actually broke down. I was out of commission for like a month. It was the screen went dead on me, and then they told me it was a motherboard. So initially it's just gonna be the motherboard, which was okay because it's gonna be like $300 to fix. And then they got that fixed, and they said it was still the screen as well. So it ended up being like $1,000 fix for my computer, for my MacBook, which I like. I've used Mac for years. I'm pretty basic. I've got what editing program do I use? I use the Final Cut Pro, which I know nothing about. It's very basic, just drag and drop, but it's all good. Yeah, we have a bit of snow. It snowed yesterday. Yeah, but a lot of it melted. The temperature was warmed up yesterday, so there's a little bit of snow. Not much though. It feels like it's warming up pretty good, so hopefully by the end of the day, most of it's gone. Did you guys get much snow up there yesterday, Jen? I know it was pretty gnarly in some places. We're pretty lucky that we didn't get too much. So much for spring, eh? Okay, so like I said, I can't really see all the comments because this thing is being kind of dumb. Make some toffee. Yeah, I don't really know how to get that done. You have to have a separate stove to boil it down to a certain point because it has to be hotter than what maple syrup is. It needs to be more thicker. I've never done that. The problem around here, there's so many animals, I don't trust putting any maple syrup on snow. You get some extra animal flavors. More like poo toffee. All right. So it's gonna be hard to show most of the pulling off stage because my phone won't tip that far, but I'll see if I can get most of it. There we go. So this fill here is where the syrup will be coming out of. And then, yeah, I'm going to grab my bucket now. And I think I'll probably just pull off anyways. I'm going to grab one more bucket just in case I have more syrup than I have room for. Okay. Put that one here. Okay, here you go, guys. Here it comes. Usually I filter it, but like I said last time, I don't have my juice stand that fits in the bucket really well. So I just deal with it inside. It's a lot better if you can filter it out here. Then you get most of the crap out. So then when you filter it inside, it's a lot faster filtering process. You already got most of the crap out of it. Get some of the sugar stand, and there's always a bit of dust and ash from the evaporator when you open the door and stuff. There's really dark syrup. This is going to be the darkest syrup I made this year, probably. The darker the syrup, the better for me, anyways. I love the taste of it. Okay, so there's one bucket there. I'm going to keep going. I'm really working on trying to pound through a lot of sap today, so I want to get most of the syrup out so I get more sap through. I'm going to open my back. It's hard to see. I got a lever here that opens up my gate here. That will get more syrup or more sap through. gonna get as much out as possible of the syrup before I open it up. I usually open it up a little bit, close it so it pushes the syrup through. Okay, there we go. Then I open the back one up, back lever. So I'll show you guys that quickly here as well, since I don't think I've ever showed the side of the evaporator. So there we go. Hard to tell because it lights bad, but there's the lever here. When I'm finishing the syrup, I close this off, and then it shuts this. It isolates this pan, so this one boils down. Yeah, the light's really bad here. Sorry, guys. But yeah, anyway, that's what I do. I got to start holding my hands now. So there we go. 2 buckets of syrup, a bucket and a half. About 15 liters of syrup right there. I'm going to poo toffee. Yeah, I'm going to load some more wood in this evaporator here quickly. I need to wash my hands off in a bit of snow we have because they're really sticky now. Give me a sec. Yeah, just grab some more wood here. Be right back. Okay. Now we should be rocking with the syrup and stop coming through now. I need to get this thing in the feast mode so we can last fill my sap here. I need to go back out later on today and collect a bunch more sap once it thaws out a bit. Okay. All right. Now we can sit and relax for a bit. Have I ever dropped a bucket? Trying to remember. I might have once, or at least have a bucket, or had it slosh over. When I get my buckets full, I am very careful to take them very slowly back to the house. All that work and time spent into making syrup, I am extremely careful taking it inside. I have a little ways to go actually. Let's see if I can show you here. So I usually boil for 2 days and then get a bucket of syrup. So I'm here at the end of the barn here. This is where the sugar shack is, in the end of the barn. So there's a barn there. So I have to walk. I'll show you. Past little piggies and goats here. Hello, piggies and goaties. And this is Stella, our guard dog over here. So yeah, I have to walk up to the house over there with it. When it's frozen, when the ground's frozen like it is now, it's not too bad. But when it's sloppy and soft and you sink in your boots, it's a little bit more sketchy. So sometimes I walk through the barn if it's that wet, sloppy. But yeah, beautiful day. Not a single chemtrail today, which is nice. I'm getting tired of those things being blown around everywhere. Don't know about you guys. I'm sure you're all on the same page. Okay. Get this set up again. Stitches and who's all in? Stitches is in hello. Thanks for dropping in, guys. How's your day going so far? Yeah, I'm so tired of that. And I'm tired of our government too, to be honest. Like our next upcoming election, man, people are so brainwashed. Keep voting for the blue, red, blue, red. I'm so over the two-party system in Canada. So over it. I actually didn't vote in the provincial election. I forgot to go out. And I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, my writing's always conservative. I never vote conservative or liberals. I went to People's Party Canada last time. Federal. I'll probably do that again this year. You know, it's a wasted vote. But it doesn't matter. My area always gets conservative, so it doesn't matter who I vote for up here. So I'd rather give a party like has my values my vote. Oh man, if Carney gets in, you know what? I never heard of this Carney dude until like 3 weeks ago. Where the heck did he come from? Seriously. I don't know if you saw the clip, Jen. It was hilarious. He was doing a presser and I don't know if it was a reporter or it's just some random in the crowd calls out to him, says, "Hey, what was it like molesting all the children with Epstein?" It was hilarious, and he did not know what to say. He like totally stumbled on his words and looked around and trying to figure out what to do. It was hilarious. I like to call him Mark Carnage, because apparently he was in the UK for a while and left them in some serious trouble. Didn't do them any favors, I don't think. But whatever. I mean, we can only do what we can do. They don't like what I'm doing here, and I can't really. I feel like nobody can make a change, anyways, with government stuff because they're all bought off anyway. So it doesn't matter what's going on. Oh, they are more than sick. Funny thing with those people is they got everything they need: money, power. So they got to find something else that turns them on. And sadly, the things they're doing is not cool at all. They should be in prison. Okay, I'm gonna head back to the vacuum evaporator again, guys, and load that one up again. Thanks for dropping by, everybody. Don't forget to smash the like button. If you feel like sharing the video around, go for it. If not, it's all good. And yeah, we gotta get this up. Front evaporator fired up again. Usually after I take the syrup off, you get a lot of cold sap coming through the float box here. So it cools it down, so it takes about 10 minutes for it to get back up to speed here. And this one's looking good here, but we'll get some more wood fired into here. It was so cold in here this morning. I don't even know. I think it was like -10 or -15 up this morning. It's warming up nicely though. It's supposed to get to 0. I think that's always happens. There's a piece of wood here and there. Okay, back there. We're good to go there. We'll back sit over here in this chair. And just chill out. Roll the balls away again. See you later, Stitch. Oh. All right. So I'm hoping if all goes well, I'll have some syrup off the back pan later on today as well, which is good. But I mean, I just finished bottling 3 buckets of syrup yesterday. I think it was 28 liters of bottle, 28 liters of syrup I bottled up yesterday. So that took me pretty much all day, besides doing a few things in between. So I'm all caught up on my bottling, but apparently not, because I have another 15 liters here to go. It's all good. I pretty much do all the syrup here. Some days I'll get Kristen to come out here and sit in the sugar shack when I need to bottle up, so she can take care of that. Awesome. Thanks, Jen. Thanks for leaving them playing. Have fun getting ready for the city. Yeah, so we're just chilling out here. So I'm hoping, the way things have gone so far, I'm hoping that I'll get 160 liters of syrup this year. I think I was at 113, plus this is going to probably be up to about 120 or so. So it's going to be touch and go. My goal every year is to get more and more syrup, but this year I'm going to be undershooting what I have done. So I'm not too impressed. Maybe what we'll do, we'll go for a quick walk into the greenhouse, guys, while we have some sap and wood boiling away, just to check it out. It's actually just beside the barn here, so it's not too far away. It's kind of cool to see things live, so you know where things actually are, and kind of reference points. It's cool to see videos, but then trying to place things together, it's kind of tricky. So greenhouse is right here beside the barn. It's actually, I decided to place it here, which is okay. I mean, the barn gets a bit of barn shadow in this morning, but in the summertime, the sun rises pretty fast, so you're getting full sun all day for the most part. So here we go. This is where we got married, Kristen and I, in the greenhouse. So I've got row covers over my crops here. I need to actually water it today again. Ground's a bit frozen from last night, so we'll let it thaw out. But we've got arugula growing in here. Oh, baby arugulas. Pretty excited with that. And over here, I've got my radishes. I don't know if they're going to germinate or not. I got some new seed. I'll try planting as well. And down here we have, let's see, we've got some Hakurei turnips popping up here. So there we go. So this is the greenhouse. So usually what I'll do, I do some cold hardy crops here, and then when it hits to June, everything's cropped out. I throw in cucumbers, tomatoes, 3 rows of tomatoes, and between the rows of tomatoes I've got my basil. And then this year I usually do peppers, but I never have good luck with peppers in here. So I'm going to be hitting up garlic hard. My garlic grew pretty good. Not garlic, sorry. Ginger grew pretty good last year, so I'm going to hit some ginger up there. And then I got a few pepper plants I might just do in pots this year because they like the heat. And yeah, this is the greenhouse, guys. I need a bigger greenhouse. This is not big enough for me. Thanks for watching the waiting video. Yeah, I just set my camera up here and it just did its thing. Yeah, and our friend photographed it for us. Yeah, it was really nice to be married here. Hey, off-grid wannabe, Daryl, what's shaking, bud? You have, I start to read this out here. You have your gimbal something off. I surely, or my gamble pants off. Yeah, something like that. I'm gambling all right. You got that right. I'm just saying, I gotta check the temperatures for tonight in the next few days, but I think it's supposed to be above 0, so I'm gonna transplant my Salanova hopefully today once the ground thaws out. I've been hardening them off outside. I have not left them out overnight because it's way too cold, but tonight I think it's gonna be okay. So we'll head back to the sugar shack here, get some more wood in the boilers. We got chickens sitting here at the end of the barn. So I turned the end of the barn here into a chicken coop a few years ago. I'll show you that quickly here. It's kind of dark in here, but I built this wall here, and this is our chicken coop in here. All the roosts, and then we build. First year we build a brooder back here. The light's really weak. I have to get a better light here. But I built this brooder. I'm not sure if you can see it well, and it's insulated. This walls were already up, so we just insulated it, put the cages in. So that's for our chicks. We just did our first hatch 2 weeks ago, and it was a crappy hatch because we haven't hatched in a long time. So I just put some more eggs in last night, and hopefully 28 days we'll have a bunch more chicks. My goal is to have my eggs going all year round now. So we got some ready to lays last year because we figured by the time you have ready to lays and then raising chicks from start, you're basically paying the same price and you're getting eggs right away. By the time you pay to feed your chicks for 6 months, it gets expensive. And some lady messaged us, said that she had some ready to lays she had ordered, but she couldn't take them because she had to shut down her farm because her mother was ill. So we picked up 12 more ready to lays last week, which is good. So we'll be hopefully tossing those into our veggie boxes. Okay. I'm hoping the garden pays off this year. I'm sure it will. Oh, that's a good place to get married on, you dog. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. We're doing veggie boxes this year. I think. Hey, kitty, come here. Sorry, my cat likes to come and help me, but just a second. Kitty, out of here. Come on. She was trying to snip the syrup, so I gotta push her away. Sorry, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this year we're doing veggie boxes. So I'm kind of freaking out because I think we're up to 12 now. Between doing that in the market, I'm gonna be tight on doing everything. I want to, like last year, this time I already had cabbages in the ground. I had Salanova in the ground outside of the greenhouse. So we told everybody our boxes should be ready for May 2-4 weekend. That's not going to happen, I don't think. Good thing I can grow microgreens, so I can at least give them some microgreens to start off with. That's why I want more chickens, so we have enough eggs. We can do like a dozen of eggs per box a week as well. Okay, I need to go through wood, toss some more wood into here. Put my hot chocolate down here. And I'll be right back, guys. All right. They load this new stuff again. Do a good load in there. Okay, that was good to go again. I will head back to the other evaporator there as well. Put more wood in. Yes, it's a weekly produce box. So we'll do our weekly market garden where I will be doing our farmers market, which I do every year. How do we do this? There we go, better. So I'll be doing our farmers market every week on Saturdays, and then the plan is to have pick up Tuesday or Wednesday. I think I'm leaning more towards Wednesday for my veggie boxes, and then whatever I have left over, we're building a veggie stand to shut that in the road. But before we do any of that, I need to get a walk-in cooler built because I don't have room in the small pump fridge I have right now for all the boxes I'm going to have in produce. Usually the weekly produce for the farmer's market fills up the fridge and it's overflowing. So the box is $30 a week. So I think it worked out to be like $630 for the season. No, $666. $660, yeah, for the season for 22 weeks from May 2-4 till Thanksgiving weekend, I think it was. Yeah. They get a pretty good mix of stuff. Trying some new stuff this year. I'm trying to grow okra this year for something different. I've never really eaten okra, but I'm trying that. Got some celery started this year and try that out. And every year I try one or two different crops to see how it works. I did broccoli last year, but broccoli is a waste of a crop to grow. It never heads up. It just grows long and goes to seed. And yeah, I really need some more space for tomatoes because I never have enough tomatoes for the boxes and the market. So I might have to plant some tomatoes outside the greenhouse as well, so that I have lots of extra stuff. And cucumbers too. I need to plant more cucumbers. I just gotta figure out where I'm doing that. Okay. So I just gotta check my depth in here. See how much sap is left. To crank up how much is coming into the pan here. So I just got to start to see. I just turn it just slightly, just increase the flow a bit, and then turn it off. Okay, back gather here. Okay, so, oh, did I just delete? Oh no. Okay. Yeah, we have one size of a box. It usually has like 5 or 6 items, so I usually put in my salad mix usually every week, and then this year I'll be doing microgreens for sure to top up if I need it. Early season I'll have like radishes, I'll have arugula, hopefully spinach, I'll have carrots, beets, garlic, potatoes, tomatoes, onions, cucumbers, celery, okra, beans, cabbages. What else? And then I'm trying to think what else I have. Hackright turnips, parsnips, squashes. What else do we? There's so much other stuff too that I can't remember everything. And then what else? What we're going to do is we're going to start growing tons more flowers this year. So last year we started growing dahlias, and we started selling them at the farmers market for like $4 to $5 for a big dahlia, like dinner plate. We sold out every week, so we're going to be doing those as an add-on. And we have cuts of meat too this year that we'll be doing as add-ons extra per week. So that's going to be another way we're bringing in some extra income on top of the boxes. So if you've ordered your weekly box for the week, but you want to add on, say, a dozen eggs or like a bouquet of flowers for your table or some cuts of meat, we're hoping that that's going to go over well. And when people show up, they'll give us another like 30 to 40 bucks a week per person for extra stuff, which will be a nice little extra kick. And we're the only person here farming like this. No one else is growing food in our area. We are the only farm here doing market gardening. It's all rock around here. So we have an advantage. There's one other farm around the corner, Back 40 Homestead. They are just doing some meat right now, and they're still both working full time, so they're having a hard time trying to get their gardens going. And then actually funny, first year, it was the second year, friend of mine, he had a small market garden. He had about 4 or 5 boxes, and he so I got chocolate all over my mouth, and he almost near the end of his season, he ran out of food because he was working full time too. So he was buying veggies off of me for his boxes, which is hilarious. Now, another friend of mine from Coe Hill, about half hour from here, she ran out of carrots for her boxes, so she bought carrots off of me one week too. So I was supplied everyone doing veggie boxes. It's hilarious. So really, it's kind of funny. We're really well known in this area. Like everybody loves us, and not even trying hard. I'm just doing what I'm doing, just growing food, and people can't get enough of it. We've had a big response for a lot of things here that no one's doing. So we're kind of a niche market here. We've kind of captivated the market, which is nice. I wish I could afford to pay someone because I could scale up so much bigger here. I could put in another 5 or 6 more beds if I wanted to, besides the beds I have, and just rock it out. But it's that point where you have enough cash to pay someone or not have enough cash to pay someone. Yeah, so yeah, it's a great idea. That was Kristen's idea, was to do the extra add-ons. Um, so we were looking at buying some ranunculuses too. They're really cool flowers. And funny enough, we just did a CD Sunday on Sunday. We had a booth there, and one of the ladies that's there every year, she had a bunch of ranunculuses. That's a tongue twister for me. So we bought about 4 or 5 of them for like $4 each. And then at the end of the day, she didn't want to take anything home, so all our plants were $1 each. So I picked up another 5 or 6 of them for $1 each. So now we have like, I think, 10 of them, which would be awesome. Because they'll be, I think they're early season flowers, so they'll be good to get in the ground right away. And we're starting up a new area of garden beds, of course, for flowers. So I've got tarps down right now, and we may actually just leave the tarps down and burn some holes in them, and then dig flowers in like the tubers that we have, because it's pretty grassy where it is. So I don't want to be cutting the grass and weeding. So if we leave the tarps down and punch holes in, that'll save us a lot of work. And we have some drip lines we got, so I can put some drip line down there as well, and then just put a hose there and water them that way. And then, of course, I've got my zinnias that I grow every year here, and I've got some purple cone flowers, and then we have what else? Some lavender we put in last year. I affected some of the buds in this fall there, and use that on top of our soap. Oh, the other thing we make too is you just remind me, Daryl, with your garlic commandeer. Yeah, my garlic's come up too. I saw it the other day. We cut the scapes off our garlics, which most people probably do, and we make garlic scape pesto and sell it at the market. And that stuff is hot. Like, I remember some lady, I think 2 years ago, said, "Oh, your garlic scape pesto is so good." I went home and tried to make my own. Didn't even compare it to it, so I'm buying yours from now on. I have people buying like 2, 3 tubs of it at a time. They're like I think they're 2-ounce containers, selling for $4 each. We can't keep them in stock. Last year, someone was asking us for bigger containers, so we did bigger containers for $8. Same thing, couldn't keep them in stock. And we just make a big batch at a time and freeze it up and just pull it out the day of the market. And some people picking up 3, 4 at a time, which is pretty awesome. It's another upsell item. And same with our soap. So as well with our add-ons, with the boxes, we'll be adding on soap because we make soap from our Jersey milk. So Jersey milk soap and buffalo tallow, or like buffalo tallow balm. Make that as well now. And we sold a lot of that. And I got lots of tallow left to make another probably like 60 jars. So we'll be adding that onto our add-ons. So I'm thinking this year is going to be a big game changer for us. It's going to bring a lot more cash for us, so we can do more things around here and get stuff done. All right, I need to go load the wheelbarrow quickly on the side here, or wood. I'll show you the wood shed. I think I've shown you guys the wood shed before. So I'm almost out of wood on this side. Get down to the last row there. This other side was still quite a bit of wood, which is good. So I made sure I stocked this side up this year. And yeah, so I'm just gonna put her up over here and load it up and see if I can do this. Oh yeah, I was gonna text Kristen just texted me. I just gotta see what she said. So just 2 seconds here, guys. We're in the process of buying another rental house, so there's some paperwork I need to read over here. Mr. is unplugged, or Mike is unplugged. Okay, can you hear me now? Sorry, I might have hit it. Can you guys hear me now? Let me know if you guys can hear me now. My mic says it's on right now. So we should be good to go. Hopefully that works. I'm just gonna set this up here while I stock up the just barely. Is that good? Hopefully it's okay. I haven't changed anything, I don't think. unless I change the volume on my phone or something. Just give me a second here. I'm going to load the wheelbarrow up, then we'll be back again. Okay, I'm gonna go. Can you guys hear me okay again? Far away. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put my phone back on the other side quickly, and I will be back with the wood. I don't know if I hit the volume on my phone here. No, everything seems to be turned up here. Don't know if that affects the mic or not. Alright, just give me a moment, guys. Sit back, watch a few commercials, I'll be right back. I was gonna load the evaporator up here again. Blowing away nicely front to back again, which I like. It's doing its job. Alright. Just gonna put some more back evaporator so I don't touch my phone and screw anything else up. It's been a technically challenging day apparently for me. Okay, we're back in action here, guys. Everything's loaded up. Yay. Yay, my little carport greenhouse needs a door to keep the heat in maybe next week. Yeah, that would make a big difference. When I did my carport greenhouse, I'm not sure if you've seen the video of my build of mine years ago, but I did door on each side and two small windows on the top that open up onto the air flowed. If you have a small fan, I recommend putting a small fan in there because it gets you warm. But if you have two doors opened up on each side, it's good ventilation that way. I even made roll-up sides on mine, which helped a bit as well. No worries, PJ. Thanks for dropping in. Have fun editing. Have a great day. Appreciate it. See you later, PJ. All right. All right. Have fun, Daryl. We'll see you out there. Have fun at work. I'll be sitting here working slowly away here on the staff. Daryl's over in Severn area, Port Severn area. So that's like, for me, I don't even know which way that is from here. I'll have to probably go as well in a few minutes, guys. Then you go read over some of this paperwork, and I need to take the sap or the serpent side, so it's not getting a bunch of stuff blown into it. Thanks for dropping by, everyone. Appreciate it. Hope everyone has a great day out there. It's going to be a long day. I was up at 5:30 this morning, and I've been here since 4 to 6. I get an early start on my sapping today, so I can get through all the sap I have. I'm going to be a 14-hour day sitting here, and I need to get my sap boiled down because it looks like it's starting to go cloudy pretty quick right now, which means you're definitely near the end of the season, even with these cold nights. So I need to get through the last bit of sap I have here in the next day or two. I'll try doing another live in a few days. We'll see how the syrup goes. If it's not doing well, then I might be just shutting this down. But I really got to try and push for that extra few liters of syrup so I can try to at least match my last year's goal, which I don't think I'm doing. All right, guys. On that note, thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. Thanks for spending your morning chilling out in the Sugar Shack sessions. It's kind of like a spa in here, nice and warm and steamy. All right, that's it. I'm signing off. We'll see you out there, guys. Thanks, Jen. See you later. See you later, Daryl, too. Have a great day, guys.